Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers, and a Merry Christmas to you all. Now, we are literally 2 days away from the Church of on Ruby Road for this year's Christmas special. The next Christmas special, basically, the return of the Christmas specials for the last 6 years. We haven't had one for 6 years, and we got the return of the Christmas specials, and of course, it's the very first episode starring Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor on his own, which I'm quite looking forward to. I really am looking forward to it. I really am. I cannot hold my excitement in for it. I really am looking forward to the Church on Ruby Road. But there ain't going to be no video tomorrow, so I thought, you know what, just kind of give that kind of special video to try and get out for just before Christmas Eve. It is my video on re-ranking all of the Doctor Who Christmas specials from worst to best from 2005 to 2017. And we've got 13 Christmas specials for me to rank for you. So, some people, I haven't done this in over a year. Last time I did one of these ranking videos of all the Christmas episodes, I did make a rule, and I'm sticking to that rule this year as well, that because the End of Time Part 2 aired on New Year's Day, and it's still one part of one whole story, I'd class it as one whole story. So the End of Time, both parts, is actually in this list, but I've kind of collided it into one story because it is a two-parter, and it does kind of continue on New Year's Day with the whole Christmas stuff. So the End of Time, even though it was split on Christmas Day and New Year's Day in 2009 and 2010, I've actually put the two parts together in this list so I can say what I enjoy about it, what I don't enjoy about it. So anyway, apart from that, let's dive into it, shall we? So number 13. Oh my god, this is it. This one I do not enjoy at all. I watched this very recently in the remasters because I'm trying to get my review out on Series 2. And Series 2, it is my least favourite series of Doctor Who. And I'm kind of taking my time to get through it because I'm kind of watching other random stuff. Like, I'm watching some of Classic Who as well in between these episodes, so I can go from a bad episode to a good episode, or from a bad story to a good story, or bad story to a good story, you know. That's what I think of Series 2. The Christmas Invasion. It is my least favourite Christmas episode. I'm sorry to say that. Why is it my least favourite? The 10th Doctor spends half an episode in bed. This is the whole point. This is Doctor Who, not, oh, the Doctor sleeps in bed half an hour show. You know, we have the cigarettes, who are a fantastic design. I love the whole bit with the whole blood control. I just don't physically care for the whole halfway through this episode. The Doctor is literally in bed, fast asleep, trying to come past the regeneration process. And then basically wakes up like 10 to 15 minutes just for the last climax so he can defeat the cigarettes, pick out his new suit, and then hold hands with Rose Tyler. Yeah, this one I don't really care for. The only good things about this episode is the Killer Christmas Tree, the Robot Santas, the cigarettes, and the blood control. They're the only things I just absolutely enjoy from this episode. Bailey Piper as Rose is very, very irksome for me because she's there crying, he's gone, the Doctor's gone, he's left me, Mum, he's left me. Yeah. I just don't care for any of that. I really do not care for any of that. I just don't care. I mean, the only good things about this episode, as I've just said, is the Killer Christmas Tree, the Robot Santas, aka the Pilot Fish, and of course, the cigarettes and the blood control. That's the only good thing about this Christmas episode. Number 12. The End of Time. Now, as I said before I started this, I have included both parts, and this is just why it's not down the bottom, because if it was going for... Because I don't really care for the End of Time. I mean, there are literally 2 episodes of Christmas that I do not enjoy from David Tennant's run, which is his first Christmas episode, and of course his last one. The End of Time sets up with the whole 10th Doctor about to regenerate. He's been given a prophecy, you know, oh, he will knock 4 times, you know. And basically we have the return of the Master, we've got the return of the Time Lords, and the first part builds up to that really, really well. Really, really well, builds up, and then it just, in the second part of it, it just falls flipping flat on its face. I mean, the whole bit in the cafe scene where the Doctor's dead telling Wilf, even if I regenerate, it feels like dying. Everything I am dies, and some new man comes swarming away. I don't care. I just don't. This is one of the points that really does knock out the 10th Doctor for me. Some people say, oh, the 10th Doctor's alright. This is one of the bits that really knock him down quite a lot for me to do my ranking video, which will be coming out in January after I've seen Ncuti Gatwa in the Church on Ruby Road, so I can actually say what I think of all the Doctors so far. But this one, it's a lot better than the Christmas Invasion, but there are stupid bits in it, like really bugged the hell at me, with the Doctor saying, "Oh, even who I am just dies, everything I am just dies," and it's just like, the whole bit with the Master Skeleton. Again, the resurrection went wrong, which I do get, but it just does some silly moments, like when he jumps in the air and says, "Hungry!" and then he turns into that skull and eats all those people. I just don't care for this Christmas episode. I'm sorry to anybody that does love the End of Time. It's my least favourite Christmas episode. It's my least favourite Doctor Who special. It is my least favourite 10th Doctor story. And of course, it is my least favourite regeneration story. So for a Christmas episode that was building up on the whole regeneration, it should have been epic. And to me, it's just a pile of rubbish. That's what I feel about the End of Time. I just don't really care for it. I'm sorry. Number 11, we have Last Christmas. Now, this did set up to be like Clara's last story, and I would have loved it for that. I really think that would have been the perfect way to get rid of Clara, because Clara was very, very dull in Series 9. So I wish they kind of got rid of her when she was all old at the end of the story, but no, they kind of did a twist of a twist of a twist. Nick Frost as Santa, or Father Christmas, or whatever you like to call him, he was actually quite good in the role. I do like Nick Forrest and Simon Pegg. Them two have done so many great films all both together, like Hot Fuss and Shaun of the Dead. I absolutely wish we kind of had an episode with the two of them together. I know we had Simon Pegg in Series 1, and then we had Nick Frost in this episode. I wish we kind of had them two together. Yeah, this one, it is definitely the weak Capaldi Christmas special. I just don't enjoy it that much. I mean, to me, sit and say, there isn't very good memorable moments from this episode for me to sit here and say, "Oh yeah, I actually did quite enjoy that episode," or "I actually did quite enjoy that episode." I'm there thinking, I didn't enjoy any of it, to be honest with you. It's just one of those episodes where it's just, I don't really feel nothing about it. You know, the whole Danny Pink scene, don't really give a damn. I really don't give a damn about that. So yeah. Number 10. In 10th place, we have the return of Dr. Mysterio. This one has so many problems, but it's actually quite a lot better, and I do quite enjoy it more than the Christmas Invasion, The End of Time, and Last Christmas. The whole ghost bit kind of bugs the hell out of me. I mean, why would you do a superhero story in Doctor Who? I get that the little boy swallows the little crystal thing and then it makes him have superpowers, right? The only good things about this episode that I do enjoy is the fact we kind of have the half creatures, where literally they can literally split open their heads and take out balls and their guns and then swap brains with the human race. I think that's absolutely a good way. I would like to see these alien creatures to return. We do have Unit appear at the end of the story. And of course, we know one of them did jump into a Unit soldier's body. So I thought that was a perfect way. They could have brought that into the 60th anniversary and a follow-on story from that bit. But they haven't. But what else can I actually say about it? You know, it does have some good moments. I do like Lucy. I think Lucy is one of the best companions in this Christmas special. Nardole and Peter Capaldi, them two are just the two stars that absolutely really make me love this story. Because them two together are fantastic as the Doctor and Nardole. I just absolutely love them. I love the way how Nardole goes, "Where's the little boy's room?" But the restroom's there. "I don't want to rest. I just want to know where the little boy's room is." As I said, "Sir, the restroom's just down there." "I don't want to rest. Why would I want to rest?" I do enjoy Matt Lucas and Peter Capaldi in this episode because them two are just phenomenal together. But if you add them with Bill, if you add Bill into them, that's when they get really fantastic. So I do quite enjoy this episode for that duo. And Lucy, I don't really care for the actor that plays Grant. He seems very, very dull in certain scenes. But the rest of it is okay. It's just a kind of a meh sort of story. It's not great. It could have been better, but, you know. Number 9. The Next Doctor. So, David Tennant's second to last Christmas special. And what can I say about it? Well, it's got Cybermen in it. It's got Cyber Shears. We are in Victoria, London. We meet Jackson Lake and Rosita. We have a new the Cyber King in this one. Anything else I can actually say about it? Well, No, not really. I mean, the Cybermen don't get to do much in this one, apart from kidnapping children to create a Cyber King, aka a Cyber Factory, that could actually travel through time and space, and basically it just get disintegrated when the Doctor uses disintegrate everything. I did look the info. I do love the info stat scene where we saw like from Hartnell all the way down to Tennant at that point. So I did quite enjoy that. I mean, the fact that Jackson Lake had the memories of the Doctor because he lost so much. They killed his wife. They took his child. But it's not a great episode for Christmas. I mean, we don't really get to the ones that I really do enjoy until we get to the top 5. These are the ones I do love rewatching it every year. But the ones from 6 up to 13, they're the ones that are they're not very good, but they got some good elements in them that I do kind of enjoy. The Cyber Shears, what the hell are they? I mean, part of a converted cat and a dog. Yeah, this one's good. It's got some good moments in it, like with the Doctor and Jackson Lake, and yeah, that's really all I can say about it, to be honest with you. Number 8, the Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe. So what can I say about the 2011 Christmas special? I like the werewolf setting. I really do like that. Matt Smith and Madge Arwell are the only 2 good actors in this one. The ones that play the kids, Lily and Cyril. I don't think they can actually act. I don't see the point in them, and I really find them so dull. Matt Smith's Doctor has some good moments in there, like when he's there being like the caretaker in that house, and he goes, "We got taps, we got hot, cold, lemonade." What? I know. Who needs beds when you've got hammocks? This hammock's developed a fault. It has got some good moments in it. I don't really get how basic the Doctor managed to create like a little portal to basically Andromeda onto one of the Andromeda planets. It is a nice, cool way to bring Andromeda Minor into it, if it is Andromeda Minor, but I don't know. I think it is Andromeda Minor before it turned into a desert and stuff with Sirius with Jax and all that with Peter Davison. But yeah, this episode, it's not a kind of a good Christmas episode. It has got some good elements and some funny elements. The whole thing about, you know, men are weak but women are strong because they are the mothership, it doesn't do much for me. I mean, some people were probably going, yay, they mentioned it, and I'm there thinking, we don't need that message, we just need a good Doctor Who story. And this is kind of it and kind of not. I mean, there was really no point bringing Amy Roy in the back of this episode, was there? Yeah. No, then you just did that to kind of set up Series 7. Number 7. In 7th place, I've had to put Twice Upon a Time. Peter Capaldi's final episode as the amazing 12th Doctor. And of course, we have David Brell's performance as the first Doctor. I actually do quite enjoy this episode, this Christmas episode, a hell of a lot more than I do for the next Doctor. You know, the Doctor and the Wardrobe, the next Doctor, the Return of Doctor Mysterio, and the last 2. But I do actually enjoy this one quite a lot. I know some people don't, because they don't like what Stephen Moffat did to the first Doctor. But to be honest with you, it's actually quite good, because I do actually quite enjoy it. I mean, I love the fact this follows on from where we left off at the end of the regeneration, where the Doctor's just outside this TARDIS back to regenerate in the middle of the snow, and he's there going, no, and he bangs his hands into the snow, says, I will not change. I love the way how David Bradley plays the first Doctor, because it really mimics like William Hartnell's performance, where he goes, change? Oh, no, dear sir, no. And I love the way how he calls, that he goes, are you a Time Lord? Are you here to take back the ship? You still call it a ship. It has got some good moments in it, like when the Doctor goes, and the planet is defended. He goes, defended? By who? Oh, early days for you, isn't it? Yes, never mind. And, of course, when they show, who the hell are you? Well, I just absolutely love this Christmas episode. It's brilliant. It's got some good moments in it, and I enjoy Peter Capaldi and David Brell's performances. Number 6, The Time of the Doctor. This is an absolutely fantastic Christmas episode. I mean, 100%. I absolutely love this one above all the others. It is a good regeneration story. Now, the fact we have 3 Christmas specials for regeneration stories, like we have The End of Time for Tennant, we have this story from Matt Smith, and then Twice Upon a Time for Peter Capaldi. This one actually beats the other two regeneration stories for me, because I love the whole setting on Trenzalore. The way the 11th Doctor spends 900 years defending one whole planet against all of these villains, and having the help from the Church of the Painful Mayframe to try and help him and create a ceasefire. And the fact the last ones that are standing is the Daleks, because of this big massive message coming through time and space, and it's the message from Gallifrey, and it's the Time Lords. And then of course when the Doctor says, I can die for ages, I'm a tough old bird, I still have enough time to say my name through a little crack. I really do enjoy that. I think the whole regeneration scene, like when it's on the like literally on the roofs, you know, like on the church, where he's there singing, if you want my life, come and get it, and he literally just regenerates. I really wish we kind of had that, and Peter Capaldi he regenerates into Peter Capaldi, not that quick snap and you miss it kind of thing, or like Thanos clicking his fingers in Avengers Infinity War. And then of course you just have that wash with Matt Smith, and then he goes whoosh to Peter Capaldi, kidneys, I got new kidneys, I don't like the colour. Oh, your kidneys. I do quite enjoy this episode. It's brilliant, it's got some good moments in it, and I just absolutely love it. Number 5. Now we're into the top 5 Christmas specials for me, and in 5th place it is A Christmas Carol. Yes, this one did used to be my favourite Matt Smith one, but it's kind of took over. Another one's kind of took over it, and it's more higher. A Christmas Carol. This is Matt Smith's first Christmas episode, and it is amazing. I remember watching this back in 2010 as a child. I literally was in round about year, I think it was about year 9, year 10, and that, yeah, year 10, yeah, I think it was definitely coming into year 10, because I went to college when Series 7 started, so, and yeah, I was around about year 10, going into year 11, when this story kind of aired, and my god, it is absolutely brilliant. I love the fact that it kind of ties in like the Charles Dickens story, but with Kazran Sardik, where the Doctor shows him his past, present and future. Really great moments. I love the fact when the Doctor comes down the chimney and he goes, sorry, Christmas Eve on the rooftop. My whole brain says, what the hell? I absolutely love that moment for the 11th Doctor. Absolutely, genuinely love that moment. That pure moment of the 11th Doctor. Sorry, coming through the chimneyness. What? The fat fella be coming along. So fat fella. Father Chris, as I call him, Jeff. I absolutely love A Christmas Carol. I think it's brilliant. I love the song that's sang in this one as well. Silence is All by Karen Jenkins. I think it's absolutely brilliant and amazing. Michael Dorn, who plays Professor Dumbledore in Harry Potter, plays the older version of Kazran Sardik, and of course his father, and he's actually quite good in the role, and this is his only Doctor Who appearance, and I think, yeah, you know what, I absolutely love the actor. He's brilliant as Albus Dumbledore in Harry Potter, but I absolutely love him as Kazran Sardik as well. Absolutely brilliant. Number 4. So we are now going back into the Tennant era with this one. And this is one of the 2 best Christmas specials for the 10th Doctor for me. It is The Runaway Bride. This is Catherine Tate's first story as Donna Noble. She's walking down the aisle. The human particles activated her and pull her into the TARDIS. And of course we have a big giant spider, aka the Empress of the Arachnos. And we have the return of the robot Santas. I just absolutely love this Christmas episode. This used to be my number 1 favourite Christmas episode for David Tennant, but one has took over it over the last year or so. And I think my best friend Jamie Ashworth will be there celebrating when he hears me say that. Hey Jamie, I know you love the Voyages of Damned, and that is above this one, so you'll enjoy that, what I have to say about that episode. But The Runaway Bride, I absolutely love the Arachnos. I love the design of her, the fact she comes before the dark times, round about the dark times. I just genuinely love the Arachnos. I think if anybody we're going to see another alien species return, I want the Arachnos to return. The spider-like creatures, absolutely amazing. I mean, H.G. Clemens, did he wear the shoes? Yeah, we used to laugh. We used to call him the fat cat and spats. What? Oh, my Christmas dinner. I absolutely love that. And I love the way how the Doctor says, whoa, wait a minute. Think about it. If the human particles activated in Donna pulled into my spaceship, so if I reverse it, my spaceship comes to her. At arms! I just absolutely love this episode. I really do. The Runaway Bride, absolutely amazing. And I love that scene as well where where the Doctor goes, oh, I'm not from Mars. And where my home planet is far away and long since gone. But the name still lives on. Gallifrey, they murdered the Arachnos. I warned you. You did this. I just absolutely the way how the Doctor drains the entire Thames by flooding the centre of the Earth where the Arachnos uses the human particles to create 2 children for her. And the Doctor just kind of drowns them by flooding the whole entire base. Absolutely love it. Really do. Number 3. So, Jamie, this one you will be so happy about. It is The Runaway Bride. No, sorry, Voyage of the Damned. In third place, it is Voyage of the Damned. I absolutely love this one. This one and The Runaway Bride are the 2 best Tennant Christmas specials. I absolutely love these 2. But Voyage of the Damned, for me, I love the fact how the Doctor accidentally bumps into the spaceship Titanic while rebuilding the TARDIS after the Master turned it into a paradox machine. I love the fact we meet Ashra Peth, who is basically Kylie Minogue, and the reason my mate Jamie loves this one because he is a big, massive Kylie Minogue fan. He's got all those songs in it. I mean, the only one that I listen to quite a lot is I Can't Get You Out of My Head. I absolutely do love that one. But Kylie Minogue is absolutely brilliant in this episode. I really do think she's one of the highlights of the episode. I love all the other support cast with Mr. Mr. Copper, who is played by a classic Doctor Who actor from the Colin Baker era. I kind of enjoy the rest of it because we have Rickson, we have Banakatalata. I absolutely love Banakatalata. It makes me laugh. I also love the husband and wife couple. I think they're absolutely brilliant. The host, I absolutely love. Information. Kill. 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 The angels have wings. You know, I really think if this was going to be another Doctor Who story, I think it could have been a little bit of a sequel to The Robots of Death, because The Robots of Death, it is a fantastic Tom Baker story, and this is the fantastic David Tennant story with robots, which is the one thing I do quite enjoy about this story, because it reminds me so much like little parallel stories to, say, The Robots of Death, where that is just like a murder mystery, where this one we know it's the host because of Max Capricorn, and I should know, my name is Max. He really does that. I absolutely love Voyage of the Damned. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. I just can't get enough of it. I always love rewatching this one every year. It's that Christmas episode I just cannot get away from rewatching every year, because this one's, even though it's in third place, you want 2 and 1 as well, are the ones I watch basically every Christmas, and I watch them all year round as well, because I just absolutely genuinely love it. And I do actually love Voyage of the Damned. I think it's brilliant and amazing. I never used to like this one. I don't know what my issue was with it. I can't remember, but I never used to like this episode, but I absolutely love it now, and I do appreciate it a hell of a lot. Number 2. So in second place, we have The Husbands of River Song, the 2015 Christmas special. And of course, it is the last episode of Doctor Who to feature Alex Kingston as River Song. So what can I say about this episode that I absolutely love? It introduces us to Matt Lucas. I love the King Hydroflax, played by Greg Davis, who I really want to meet at some point. I really do like Greg Davis as the king of the Hykes. The Hykesaf. I can't remember the name, sorry. It's very hard to pronounce. But the episode itself is absolutely brilliant. The way the Doctor is there with Peter Capaldi, wearing Peter Capaldi's face, but then, of course, River doesn't know about the Doctor having a whole new generation cycle, so she doesn't actually know who he is, and the Doctor goes, River! Oi, that's Dr. Song to you. I love the way how he's there, just basically trying to give her hints who he actually is, and then when they're at that restaurant and she's there giving that lecture to him, say, like, about, like, Jim the Fish and the Doctor, and the Doctor's there smiling, hello, sweetie, you are so doing those roots. What are the roots of the diamonds? Shut up. I absolutely love this episode. It's absolutely brilliant and fantastic. And the fact it's a nice little fitting end to the story arc between the Doctor and River, that they actually are at the Singing Towers of Derevilium at the end of the story. It's just absolutely brilliant. And of course, number 1, my all-time favourite Christmas episode. Can you guess what it is? Well, it is The Snowman from 2012. This one, it is my favourite Christmas special. It's my favourite Matt Smith Christmas special. Why is it my favourite? 1, I absolutely love Jenna Coleman as Clara. in this one. Not as the Clara we know it, but this is the one I actually really do enjoy of a variant of Clara. I do quite like her in this one. Matt Smith is absolutely brilliant as the Doctor. When he's literally there because he's too busy sulking because he's just lost Amy and Rory. And he's there sulking and saying, I've retired, I'm not saving the universe. And then, of course, the Penasta gang's in this one as Stroud with Jenny, who I got a picture behind up here, Fastra and Strax. And, of course, I just absolutely love the fact because this is the return of a classic Doctor Who film in a fantastic Christmas episode. It is the return of the Great Intelligence. Now, way back in 2012, I absolutely knew nothing about the Great Intelligence until literally a year later in 2013, they found the Web of Fear. Basically, episodes 2, 4, 5, and 6, where episodes 1 did survive of this story, and episode 2 of the Abominable Snowman did survive at this point. So I kind of did watch those 2 episodes in the DVD box set, but I didn't really get the grasp of the Great Intelligence properly. And then this story, it sets up the Great Intelligence really, really well. Richard E. Grant, I absolutely love him as Dr. Cinnamon. I really think he's brilliant. I love the actress that plays the Ice Lady, where she goes, "That's the way to do it." Why does she keep saying that? She's mirroring. I just absolutely love this Christmas episode. I really think it's brilliant, set in Victorian times. I really do love the Penasta gang. I really do enjoy Matt Smith's performance in this one. He's got some great iconic moments where he's there in the TARDIS, he's there reading a book, and Fastra rings him and he goes, "What is it?" She gives us the 2-word test. What was it? Pond. And he's just there looking at the glasses and goes, and then, of course, when Clara looks at him at the window, he's there going, "Okay, you're leaving, you're not going up. You're leaving, you're not going up." And he goes, "To 5 minutes." And he goes, 5 minutes. I really love those moments. I really do. And, of course, when the Doctor's there with the Sonic saying, with the little puppets going, "The Doctor Who." When he literally, Sonic puts the antifreeze in the Sonic screwdriver and basically de-ices the ice creature. I absolutely love this episode. It's brilliant, it's amazing, and absolutely fantastic. So that is me ranking all 13 of the Christmas specials from worst to best. What is your favourite Christmas special? Let me know in the comments. Please do like, subscribe, and share, and join me for more awesome Doctor Who content. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being magnificent viewers and subscribers.